Hey, what's up guys? Footy Manager TV here and welcome to another Ultimate Team episode. I haven't really done one for quite a while, but on my new channel I've got more Ultimate Team on that. I'm doing challenges on manual controls, which is it's a bit different to what I would normally be doing, at least on this channel. But for now, here's my team I built at the end of the last episode I did of this. This is number 6 now. I'm not really sure if I'm going to do some more or not, like how much I'm going to do it, just whenever I feel like, basically. But obviously right now doing Football Manager a lot more, and my Southampton career, so I've got heaps of content. So I've got heaps of Football Manager and FIFA as well, a new channel. I'll leave the link in the description if you haven't checked it out yet. But for today, I'll focus on the match we have here. It's going to be a match where we play at home. For whatever reason, when I play at home, I always seem to play better than playing away. I'm not sure if that's just the game or if it's just like that's some feeling I have. But we're playing against Jihad FC, and yeah, he's got a pretty solid team. You've got Benzema, Falcao as the strikers, and then yeah, the whole team is very highly rated, so it's going to be hard to beat comparing our teams. But here, Dzeko playing a nice ball, little ball there for Sinclair, and our team's really pacey, which you can see with that. And if he didn't score, surely that would have been a penalty for Moses. But again, using the pace on the break out wide and then crossing to the other wing. And yeah, that's how I like them to really work in this formation in the 3-4-3. One wing crosses to the other, and you can see an example against Sinclair. And I suppose you can call that a sweaty goal, but everyone scores those these days. Everyone you play against scores those goals, so like there's no one that wouldn't have took that opportunity. So, and you'll be able to see from here, he has a chance of winning 2-0, but Falcao, I thought that was a good tackle, but then somehow he got the ball back. And of course, like I said, he goes for the sweaty goals. It's just the way of Ultimate Team, or the way of FIFA just in general. So the whole community is just in with it and everyone scores goals like that. But anyway, moving on, Jarvis comes in. That could have been a very nice goal there, but not on that occasion for Sinclair with the header. But then Moses, once again, as you can see there, I wait till the goalkeeper comes up, then just finesse it to the near post. That's a surefire way to score. As you can see, he comes up, and then you strike it, and then you score, obviously. And you can see from now, sort of, he's going a bit more attacking, and I could just exploit his bad defensive abilities. And don't forget, this is like Division 4, so the players aren't amazing. Jarvis coming in, a nice little ball there, and a nice finish by Eden Dzeko. Probably he's very underrated striker, very similar to Mario Gomez. He's got the height and a lot of power, and those strikers are very underrated because they don't have the pace in the game, so their prices are fairly cheap, especially now, considering Ultimate Team is ending, you could say, because FIFA 14, not too far away now, everyone's focusing on that, and players are cheap, and with Inform, Team of the Seasons, and all of that. And we had another chance early there, and again, this video isn't too long, but yeah, that's just what I had the footage right now to do, and you might see a bit more. If people want this, just leave in the comments and likes and all that kind of thing. As you see, Dzeko scores another, and we're kind of dominating these low divisions. And yeah, it's not really going to be competitive. It's going to be pretty easy wins for me, at least 9 out of 10 times. Because, yeah, these players aren't amazing. And if you look at his team is actually far superiorly better to me. If you look at he's got Benzema and Falcao as the strikers. I got Dzeko, and then I got out wide Sinclair and Moses. If you compare that ability, and they got Fabregas in midfield. Fabregas, 87 overall player. But I suppose you could say they're not good in Ultimate Team because they don't have pace, like the guys like Falcao. But when you say Falcao doesn't have pace, that just makes you a pace abuser. Falcao isn't slow. He's like amazing striker. And if you say he's not good, that's just because you're a pace abuser. But anyway, we picked up a fairly easy win there. Dzeko, man of the match. And this formation's really good. It's solid in midfield, very good in attack. Obviously, a lot of players. And look at his team there. Their team is clearly better than my team by the ratings and the quality of their player. Like, basically just a Liga BBVA team. And mostly of Barcelona players and Real Madrid. So he can't really argue with that loss. I was just better on the day, and I picked up 644 coins, and that's a lot of coins. I don't usually pick up that many, like 400 or 500 I usually, but again, we're just one point away from getting promoted, but ideally I want to get the 13 points to win the title. Obviously you get the extra coins for doing that, but as you can see, I've won the last 3 matches. A lot of goals, as you can see, 6-5, 7-3, and 5-1. Ultimate, I suppose that's good because I can just show goals in the episodes pretty much and not really edit it as much to show highlights. So I suppose that's a good thing about Ultimate Team. But there's a situation later in this series, if I continue on with it until FIFA 14, I start to play very good defensively and lower scores and lower results. So that was very interesting to see. And yeah, I'll just go straight into the next match. In attack, at least, it's very good. As you can see, the fitness, I don't really need to quick sell players yet. And you just have the bronze bench there because that's the point of this series. The point of, like, there's no point of having more players because basically I don't need them. And they'll be just wasting the extra coins. So this is a fairly easy way to make coins. If this is like the first episode you've seen, just go back to the start and I'll explain it more, obviously, and I'll continue to explain it slightly, but you should get the gist of it. And here we we're matched against, or we're having a away match in this fixture, or just in this match against, I don't know who this guy is, but anyway, he's got a few red lines in there, but he's got a lot of greens as well, so it's still up to 100% chemistry. It's a solid team, but here we get a corner in the 6th minute. He puts it in there, Dzeko looking dangerous, but nothing really eventuated from that. It was fairly well defended by him. Obviously, Buffon in the keeper, he's definitely one of the best keepers in the game, like disregarding any informs or team of the seasons. Dzeko gets it there, finds Sinclair. As I said, this 3-4-3 is very good for attack. He gets past there. There's so much players in the way, but he finds the way somehow. He found a way into the back of the net with all those players in the way. And yeah, another thing about Ultimate Team, for me, it lags a lot, so that's why sometimes I've got to find matches that I didn't lag in the match, and you might see it slightly, but what can you do? It's FIFA. It's the only game that lags for me, and yeah, I don't know what to say about that. As he scores near post again, I suppose you can say I always bring my goalkeeper up, but a lot of the time he saves it, so he probably would have scored as well if I didn't bring my goalkeeper up. That's the situation, but like I said, this is Division 4. I'm going to score heaps of goals, most likely. It depends on my opponent, I guess. Then Sinclair strikes one on his left. But again, like I said, Gianluigi Buffon, he's a very solid keeper, and it's hard to beat him. It doesn't matter if it's on Ultimate Team or just general. But there he just runs and then does a long throw, but it was a pretty poor throw, to be honest. And there we had a chance. I actually thought that was offside. That's why I blasted it, but apparently it wasn't offside. But it was Steven Taylor as well, so he probably wouldn't have finished even if I tried to shoot normally. So anyway, that didn't matter anyway because he wouldn't have scored. Like I said, Fletcher on the ball now. Not playing in real life currently. Finds Moses. Should finish here, and he does. Near post, like I said, it's pretty much overpowered. And it's funny. It's something is either overpowered or it's too hard to score from. In other games, as you see, yep, he rage. Oh, I don't know if he rage quit or he's just lost connection. So I'm not going to say he rage quit because yeah, he could have easily just lost connection, but he could have just quit because of the lag or something. I can't really remember, but I play for the lag. Like I don't know. There's not much you can do. It's online. There's always lag, so I guess I shouldn't really talk about it. Just there's lag, so it's FIFA. What can you do? And now we're just 1 point away from getting promoted with the division title. Well, technically we're already promoted, but to pick up the division title, to get more coins, and as you can say, well, I can't really say there's less goals because we didn't play the full match, but anyway, I'm just on great form right now. Won the last 4, and obviously I'm going to get promoted now. It just matters when I'm going to win the Division 4 title, and then Division 3, that's when matches will be more competitive. But that's it for now. I hope you enjoy the series, and I'll see you guys next time.